of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wild Card Weekend. It's the Bears and the Bucks on Monday Night Prime Time.
Playoff football has come to the west coast of Florida, and we are at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Tonight, it's the Monday conclusion to what's been an amazing Super Wild Card weekend, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp, throughout the season to get to the playoffs. The intensity level will be off the charts.
What a weekend it's been already. One more to get through on this Monday night, and we are underway here in the wild card round. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll be led out by the pride of Wyoming in his 6th season with one of the league's strongest arms, Josh Allen.
And he comes into these playoffs bringing a team that's been won the division, and earned the home playoff game here in round one. But every year they know that a division champ, it feels like, gets beat. They don't want to be that team. They have to avoid the overconfidence and make sure they play the same way they played during the regular season, mistake-free and with passion.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
On play action, Allen. He's going to wind up and air it out. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Nobody ever wants the interception on the opening drive to happen, but when it happens in the playoffs, it feels like it's a bigger deal. What a rough start.
And how about these visitors? The defense just went right on the field and seized momentum. You know, almost like they're saying, okay, no one expects us to win this one. Let's go ahead and give them a shock early. Took the ball from the home team and put them in the hole.
Because this crowd, one of the best in the league, especially this time of year, it's going to be tough to take them out of it, but that's a heck of a start. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by a much-discussed third-rounder in last year's draft. The second-year pro out of Cincinnati, Desmond Ritter.
And as we continually grade players, especially quarterbacks, how about this young man? Second year in the NFL, guided his team into the playoffs, and now he wants to show the world that they should buy in on him because he wants to evolve from that young quarterback to that true team leader that takes his team deep in the playoffs.
Ritter. Open man downfield, that's Smith-Schuster. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a second and short. On play action, here's Ritter. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll run with Herbert. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Off the play fake, it's Ritter. He's got right on the short throw. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Ready.
Herbert powering up the middle. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
Well, it's up to how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Elliott is good. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. So the opening drive stalls out, but the field goal does get him the first points of the night.
And 3 points, not to be underestimated. How about this, right? You're on the road. You're under the lights. National television audience. This is not a dress rehearsal, partner. This is for real. And a pretty nice opening statement.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. I guess you could say they're kind of fortunate to be in the position that they're in, able to host as a division champ, because it's really one of the weakest divisions in the NFL.
And there's often the discussion every time, right, that 4th seed, should they actually be hosting? Because sometimes it turns out that division winner has a lesser record than wildcard teams that get in, and some people think that'd be a more fair way of doing things. But I got to tell you, I personally like it. The winning a division title, I don't care what the division, how it's ranked, it still means something to me, and I like the fact that they get to host.
I think that that's the reason you have the divisions. If you didn't just stack them all up and take the best 6 records, but there's a division for a reason. The champion hosts the first round.
And the first rule of thumb in building a team, build a team to win your division. Beat those teams first, then you go from there.
Allen off the play fake. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 33. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 down at the 33. Cook up the gut. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Allen. Will get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 18. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On play action, Allen. This is caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Brandon Ayuk. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Buccaneers have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back. Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Out of the gun, here's Ritter. Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
Back now comes Tampa Bay. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Allen. Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. down inside the 10. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you'll get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there.
Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Here's Hallett. And it's caught. Touchdown. KJ Osborne from 8 yards out. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
It's never fun for a defense to run on the field knowing that they're having to defend a short field. Just the idea of trying to limit an offense in that position, daunting for a defense.
Now Myers for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Khalil Herbert to return it from his end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Ritter now on 2nd down. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That's good. The completion for 7 yards. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. Here's Ritter. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Ritter to throw it. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Juju in motion left. And he'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. Room to maneuver at the 35. And down to the 28-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there and a 1st down for Chicago. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either...
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Bucs... here just past the 35. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. On second down, Cook. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Allen from the gun on third down. That is caught. And he is going to have it, Bucs first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7. Allen now on first down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks. We have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Now Allen. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing now is Allen. Pass caught here by Osborne. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart, because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was out there waving his arm saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer, just like...
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
And again, it's Allen. This will be caught downfield by Moore. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick six just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
Got a man. That's Ayuk. We're following the play now. They're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Here now, 2nd and 4. To the air, Allen. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Johnson. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Juwan Johnson, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set, and racing going 3 wide's a big deal. To go 5, how about the way that they finish things off?
Did you just fit a race car reference into the game?
Zoom, zoom. How about the way that you play? When you go 5 wide, that means you're going fast now.
Zoom, zoom indeed. Taken at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Ritter back to throw. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it lines up incomplete.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. The return is Osborne. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Here's Cook again. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. 1st down, here's the run with Cook. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, once again, thank you. What a 3 days it has been. Just one more half of football remains on this Monday night in Super Wildcard Weekend. We'll start our tour out in the City of Angels, Los Angeles, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Patrick Mahomes, excellent in the W, as his guys get victory number 12 on the year. We were treated to a solid first half of football by the great quarterback, Josh Allen. He threw a first quarter touchdown pass, then 2 more in the second quarter, a 3-touchdown half. And he may just be getting started. Plenty of adjustments likely being made by both teams in their respective locker rooms. To find out who advances to the divisional round, let's get you back out to Brandon Gott.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
Tackle made by Eric Kendricks. Here's a 2nd and 5. Ritter will set up to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. They'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Ready. Option left, and Ritter keeps it. Avoids the contact by sliding. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. First down, here's Ritter. Not get the connection there, it's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seems like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
On 2nd down, a run with Herbert. They go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 40 yards rushing for the
guy taking the snap. What the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction of what they run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for first down. They'll run here with Herbert. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
This is a critical sequence here to this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's third and goal.
This tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. And it's going to bring up third down.
Three tight ends up front here. Third and goal. Henderson will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. One carry, one touchdown.
Ritter will throw for it. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time this far. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will. As that punt backfires in a big way. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no thought to bring this one out. They'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. They run it again with Cook. And this time he won't even make it back to the line of scrimmage as they stop him in his tracks. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
I'll tell you what. Played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
They need 12 here. It's third down. To throw, it's Allen. And he'll come down. The Bears get there for the sack. Chris Jones in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to fourth down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. He's on to punt it away. On the return, it's Rodgers. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And now will come the offense as they take over. The Bears offense ready to get going again. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll try and get the running game going. And he'll grab a gain of 5 and they'll send to the 41-yard line.
Nice out-of-time run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up games like that.
And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2. Here's 3rd and 3. Ritter now. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Now the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. They'll send a receiver in motion left. On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was a terrific play, causing a loss. As a middle linebacker, simple. You can either fill holes or you can attack them, as he did there.
Second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one quickly and forced the incompletion.
They complete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw, Ritter. He'll get this out wide with Elliott. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all his progressions down to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force the fourth down?
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. Now they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. The passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way. Take some time on the clock and keep the ball away from their opponents.
And they work this out past the 25. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they would change tactics and playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield after one play? The answer is yes.
A 10th carry of the game for Cook. Fights through him. They're running with power here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back. and just move them down the field, but his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL. Back now in Tampa. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the fourth. Again, it's Cook. And it's got across midfield and into their territory.
Yeah, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, guy carrying the ball. How about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism. They created some nice space for him.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. Working in the shotgun. Here's Allen. This is caught. He hits more. He's got another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 35. 14 yards through the air. Caught the DD card on 3rd and 1.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Up the middle. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up 2nd and 9. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
I mean, you have the lead this late in the game. Above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Allen. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Osborne. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. On play action, Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. In for the Buccaneers touchdown. Elijah Moore, 27 yards. And the Buccaneers have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. That's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability in. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team is playing, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side is good. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the 2nd half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he can come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Ritter. And that is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say they've made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one. Not another turnover on his ledger.
Here's Brian Anger now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Now Osborne to return it. some good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. So out come the Bucs now. Can't officially call this a win for them yet, but it's looking good to move on to the divisional round. They'll be on the road, of course, as an underdog. But the age-old question, would you rather have the momentum they're going to have or sitting at home with a bye? I'm sure you'd probably rather have the bye.
You remember that conference call we had before the playoffs started? We were talking with some people in the industry and some of the coaches that were out there. And we kind of posed the same question. You got you coming off of a game like this, and you're taking out teams that had that open week. Which way do you want to go? And you remember the answer they gave us? I want the better team. Okay, I get it. But I think there's a lot to having that momentum of having played versus coming off of that layoff. Maybe you start a little bit slower. We see those upsets happen all the time.
Give to Cook out of the gun. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Good gain there on first down. And keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds and keep the clock rolling.
Continue to show why they used to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Myers picks up the PAT, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns to 21. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Bears offense out there set and ready to go. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
That one complete, Elliott. They get 6, that'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Look like a pretty good safe play right now. I know he's had trouble, but the interceptions in this game there gets his eye on the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progression, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Ritter to throw it. Being chased out left. Ritter has it knocked out. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this move. I'm not trying to be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And brought it down, but not before they're inside the 25. 67 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times. We are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed, like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be perfect.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. James Cook taking it in from 20, 40 yards out. And the Bucs up the lead with 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. But look, this is a team, Charles, they faced adversity all year long. They had a fighting claw to win that division, but they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game, a message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
The extra point now coming from Myers. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The drive there will be spanning 3 plays. And it was James Cook capping all of that off with a touchdown run. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he will not bring it out. He'll just go down to a knee here for a touchback. And the ball will come out to the 25. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. And at this point, maybe you say, it was a good effort really just to make the playoffs. They couldn't win their division, but did earn a wild card berth. It does appear, however, that their season is just a few minutes away from ending in one-and-done fashion. Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. Late game. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Still first down.
Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive.
Delay of game.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Sooner or later, we should get a snap, I think. This is now 1st and 25 after another penalty. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield, a really nice pickup.
Now a throw here to his running back, and he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. That'll go for a gain of 7, and 3rd and 8 now. They're going to look to throw. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo, and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Ritter with another throw on 2nd down. That is caught by Herbert. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 41-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
First down, Bears.
Another throw coming up here for Ritter. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. And a disappointing way to close out the season. Got into the playoffs but couldn't really make any noise.
Still a good season. Some might call it a great season when they get away from it a little bit, but they also will all look at their own errors, their own mistakes, and wonder how they could have played a little bit better. So if they get in this position again, they'll be ready to win.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Bucs are winners here as we say so long from Tampa.